Hello YouTubers, it's naturally me, Smooches, and I'm making lasagna today. It's Super Bowl, and I'm going to have a house full of boys, and I'm just going to fill their bellies with lasagna. And also I'm going to be making an appetizer. In my next video I'll be showing you how I make the chunk chicken honey mustard, which I got from Famous. And it's a very easy meal, and it's a very easy appetizer, and I can't wait to make it. But for now, I'm starting off with my lasagna. I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pot, and I have it heated up, and I'm going to throw in about a teaspoon of garlic, and I'm also going to put in about a cup of green peppers, about a 1/4 cup of onions, and a 1/4 cup of red peppers. I like to saute them in. We get them going for a little bit, and the next thing I'm going to put in is saute these a little bit, is I'm going to put in a can of Hunt's puree and a can of Hunt's tomato sauce. As you see, Hunt's puree and Hunt's tomato sauce. Also usually what I put in my sauce also is either crushed tomatoes or the diced up tomatoes. And unfortunately I grabbed the wrong can, and that's why I'm using the Hunt's puree. But I usually like my sauce a little chunkier or a little more tomatoey, and that's the way the crushed tomatoes come about. I'm gonna let this sizzle a little while, for like a minute or so. And I'm looking forward to today. You know, my son has invited 5 boys over, and they love to eat, so I thought I'd surprise them with a nice little meal. They've been over before when I had a Jordan's Day, which is my son, and he had broken his, not broken his ankle, but he had torn ligament in his ankle, and he really couldn't get around. He was hanging around the house for like a week and a half, not able to walk, only walking on crutches, so I surprised him with a little get-together with his friends, and I made some delicious appetizers for them at that time. So they're looking forward, because they love my food so much, they're looking forward to coming over today and anticipating what I'm going to make them, have for them to eat today. Now, I don't really have to cook these in too much, because I'm going to be putting my other ingredients in, and it's going to cook for about 40 to 45 minutes. Okay, so I got the saute going, mixing the flavors a little bit more. And the next thing I'm going to put in is my puree sauce and my tomato sauce. This is the puree. And this is tomato sauce. Now, if you were to use real tomatoes, the process is even longer to cook. But fortunately for us, there's such thing as prepared tomato sauce. I'm going to mix this in a little bit, and of course I have the heat on low because I don't want it to burn. Because I don't want the sauce to burn on the bottom. Okay, the next thing I'm going to put in is my other seasoning. Oh, actually, next thing I'm going to put in is the tomato paste. Because the tomato sauce and the tomato puree seem to be a little thin, and I like a little bit of a thick spaghetti sauce. So I use Hunt's paste. I'm going to use about 2 cans of that. This is crazy trying to do this with one hand filming and one hand cooking. But I always said I was a multitasker, so Let's see how that goes. So this is 2 little cans of tomato paste. Actually, the size of the can is 6 ounces. I don't know if you can see that. And this is 2 cans of tomato paste. So I gotta move a little faster so we can get this all on tape. Okay, so we got 2 cans of tomato paste, and we're gonna stir it. It's gonna give me a nice thick spaghetti sauce. Mix that in good. Next thing I'm going to put is some sugar. The sugar takes away the acidy taste of the tomatoes, and that's about a tablespoon of sugar. Then, even though I put in the chopped garlic, and I'm gonna also put granulated garlic. I love garlic. Garlic is my favorite. And I'm putting about 2 tablespoons of the garlic. And I have basil leaf. And I also put about 2 of that. I have parsley flakes. 2 tablespoons of that. Falling down a little bit too slow, so I have to open the top. And I put about 2 tablespoons of that. And really, you can put as much of the seasoning as you do. Usually, I don't even measure my spices that I put in, because I cook freehand, but because I'm trying to teach you the way I make my lasagna, I'm trying to pinpoint. This is oregano, and all about the same, about 2 tablespoons. So I'm putting a little onion powder, even though I added fresh onions into the sauce. I'm going to mix this all up real good. And then for the finale, not really a finale, because the finale is when it's completed, but I prepared my meat last night to be ahead of the game, so I won't have too much cooking to do. And I got chopped meat that I cooked. I cooked just when it's just turning brown. You don't want to overcook it. And also chopped up some sausages. My hands are clean, so I'm just going to dig in and show you that I cut up, how I cut up the Italian hot sausages, or hot Italian sausages. And I mixed them in with the hamburger meat, and I'm going to put that in my sauce and let it cook with the sauce, and it's going to flavor up, the meat's going to flavor up the sauce, and vice versa. It's going to be delicious. And I'm going to mix that up. And